Oh my god. What kind of trailers could happen? How's the volume for you guys? Is it good? Is it good? Foist. Chica Marana is foist. What games are you guys excited for? I, for one, am excited for games. Oops. We should do we play. I don't know if you've said anything. You should be able to hear me right now. You're telling me you can't hear me right now? Are you trying to claim that you cannot hear the words coming out of my mouth? I see. Trying to sabotage my stream, eh? Trying to sabotage my life's work, eh? So, what I was asking is, is there anything you guys are looking forward to? Elden Ring 2, Silk Song 2, Duke Nukem Forever 2, Half-Life 4 2, State of J. That should be what these are called. But then I wouldn't have a funny name for Nintendo Direct. Silent Hill L, F, and Tails are already out, which was the big two. I mean, it's possible they'll give more info on Romeo as a dead man, but I don't know, that might be too soon. Because they only just announced, what, a month or two ago? Always a chance they shadow drop something, right? And now that I have a PS5, this is actually more relevant to me than ever. I'll have to get around to plugging that in. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, it's RP-M. PS5, I have that. PlayStation Studios, that's where I'm from. Elden Ring 2, confirmed. Is it too quiet? You guys want me to turn it up? I could turn it up. Look at all them fireworks. That's just my neighborhood on 4th of July. Or the week leading up to 4th of July.
Time stretches and tears.
I think you're just over-exaggerating, making a mountain out of a molehill. The new Zelda game is a PlayStation exclusive. We offered Nintendo so much money. They couldn't deny.
Approximating.
Is that the thing from the ridge?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Gears of War.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
7.
I'm Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled
Skip.
to show off this first
I don't think
look
we
of
could
gameplay
skip,
for
unfortunately.
Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the
Okay, so this
emotional
is from the
and haunting
people who
story
made
of
Returnal.
Arjun Devraz's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa.
I think I played a tiny bit of Returnal when I visited my brother. It seemed okay, but it was...
Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the
I don't know.
Centauri Shield. By holding our
Not my
weapon,
kinda
you can
game, I
defend
guess.
yourself and absorb projectiles.
But I know it's really popular. It's probably going to be very roguelike, judging if it's similar to Returnal.
Absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive
Hit
trigger
back
on
hard.
L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using
The
eclipse-driven
adaptive
weapons.
trigger. Yeah, the force feedback buttons was kind of weird. I remember having to change the setting.
Here is a
I don't think I
Soltari
turned it off all the way,
where
but
you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
what is Carcosa?
I'll try to forget.
Is that it actually is this take place in the same universe as Returnal? Is that a thing from that game?
I promise.
Just seeing just straight gameplay isn't, I don't know. This isn't that interesting to me. For those of you who were into the other game, is this cool to you guys? I don't know what it is. It just, the colors are really muted. That's definitely an issue I have. I think when I was playing Returnal, I had that problem where I couldn't see enemies half the time because they didn't really pop off the screen that well. So I might just not be big into the art design.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
Carcosa is a fictional place within the King in Yellow. Was that before or after the Emperor got his new pajamas? I don't know why I said pajamas. I guess they were just clothes, right? Why would he go around in his pajamas? I mean, that looks kind of interesting.
The sun is forever.
House Mark 30th
We
anniversary.
hope you loved that first look at gameplay. We're looking forward
I
to
am the
revealing
final
more on our
boss of the
mysterious and
game.
moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months. Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
Saros. You sleep in the Emperor's new pajamas? Yeah, I'm not familiar with the King in Yellow. Wait a minute, did you show me this title before? And it looked like it says Salvarus or something? Like the letters were weird. March 20th. I might be thinking of a different game. He got that IV on his arm though. Yeah, that seemed just like a lot of time spent on just kind of basic gameplay. I don't know. That could have been edited more tightly. Is this that one
You
game?
actually want to deploy her?
What do you call it?
Cascade is one
Crap.
of our most highly
Disco
trained operatives.
Asylum.
She's been shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been
That was
ripped
actually
to
like
shreds.
7 minutes of this
Probably.
gameplay. This is
But
the
she
disco
can
game,
split
right?
What's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over again.
I think I did one stream on that because I was leaving home for a while.
Always done. Throw more assets
I
at
mean,
them.
I mean, I wasn't super into it, but it was somewhat interesting. I think my main complaint is that it's wants to come off as like a role-playing game, but it kind of forces you into being a specific person. It feels like,
But they get results, no?
and every time I tried to like
Long-range missiles get
be
results.
more myself, the game made fun of me for it.
Show a little faith.
That's all I remember. Like I was trying to be.
Everything that could go wrong.
Clearly, they put me into the shoes of a asshole alcoholic, and so I was trying to like be nice, and then the game like said that I was like pathetic. Airplane, the game. Malaysia Airlines. You know what? I think I flew with them one time. I think. Beluga. Is this like a sim game? Red Bull. It really does give you wings, I guess. These visuals are quite nice. Well, I plan on playing Undertale later today, so don't worry about that. We will continue, or not Undertale, Deltarune later. The sky is calling, the sky is calling. It's 2024, don't they know what year it is? Hold up, I've never seen that before. I've seen like year games come out early. It'll be like Madden 2026, but it came out this year. I've never seen Flight Simulator 2024, but it comes out at the end of 2025? Was it delayed? And they refused to change the title?
East side.
How strange.
I got 3 west side. Frame shoot. On the T of execute. 3. 2.
It's one of them army games.
1. Execute.
The world as it's commonly known has crumbled. Alliance
I sound like a miserly old man, because I'm like, I'm not interested in any of these newfangled games.
Succeed, they will have secured the most strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock?
You're playing a dangerous game, no doubt about it.
Oh, I see.
Wouldn't be Dagger without insurmountable odds.
Yeah, in Undertale you get a variety of ways that you're being treated by a variety of characters. Microsoft Flight 2024 came out in November 2024. PlayStation port.
Stand by for re-attack call.
Light 'em up!
I see. They should have changed the name for the port. Because it just feels like they're late to the game. It's already basic. By the time anyone buys it, it's going to be 2026 already.
Trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question.
Hey, she said the F word. They can't say that. Yeah, but I'm streaming early because I just love Battlefield 6.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news
Sid
and release dates for
Schumann.
games coming to PS5.
But first, thanks to
Regular
EA and
show
Battlefield Studios
Benson.
for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6. It launches October 10th on PS5.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which
Battlefield
is
7,
marking its 25th anniversary
which
this
is coming next year. Beep. Is this a GoldenEye
year.
game?
Deus Ex
What is it?
Returns. This
Oh.
PS5 remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal and
Huh.
Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver.
On its way back to the people.
It's the
And you
meme
can't
guy
do a
with the
damn thing about it.
sunglasses.
You play as JC Denton,
Don't tell me you're going to wear your
an augmented operative working to uncover the truth.
Vision is augmented.
This new
That
version
guy.
adds enhanced visuals, overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback. Deus Ex influenced a generation of RPGs with its emphasis on choice and consequence. No two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year.
Huh.
It's almost Halloween, and you know what they say.
It's not
Everyone's
almost it's
entitled
almost
to
Halloween
one good
season.
scare.
Halloween
Death
the
comes
game.
to Haddonfield in Halloween the Game, a tribute to the John Carpenter classic. The team at IllFonic invites players to an asymmetrical.
Has there ever
horror
been a
sandbox
Halloween
where you
game
can
that
play as a
wasn't
civilian
on, like,
survivor
Atari or
or
something?
Michael Myers himself. In each game, it's up to you.
Okay,
as
so it's literally the
survivors to
Friday the
save the
13th
Atlas
game,
Council
except with
or to
Michael
hunt
Myers.
them down as Michael Myers. He possesses unique abilities like shape jump.
Okay. Well, you know what?
And pop out where you'd least expect him.
That is a good that
Playing as a civilian,
in the original
it's up to
Halloween
you
movie,
to
I know
make
he's referred to
townsfolk
as the
safely,
Shape
find a
in the
phone, and
credits.
Call the police for help. Civilians can also scavenge for gear and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the
This is really
unstoppable
funny
Michael
seeing
Myers.
Michael
Become the
Myers
Boogeyman
astral
or
project
protect his
himself
victims when Halloween the game
across
launches on
the
September 8th,
town.
2026.
But I guess it would explain how he
Two big
gets
announcements
around
from
so
11th
quickly.
Hour Games.
Last
First,
Epoch.
their hit action RPG Last Epoch is in development for a PS5. This celebrated
I was just about to say,
dungeon
is this like
known for
Gauntlet
its
or something?
extensive skill customization, deep and rewarding loot system, and massive time
It looks
traveling world.
Gauntlet-esque.
You'll battle through the past, taking down gods and toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future.
Don't get me wrong, I love Halloween season. You know we like to do spooky games during that
As for
month.
that second
I will be
announcement,
gone for the first week of it, unfortunately, but when we get back, we'll get right into the spooky games.
Last Epoch's first major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time as the
Diablo
upcoming
Hades?
PS5 release.
But if you think about it, Diablo was clearly inspired by Gauntlet.
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series.
Seven Deadly
offering a
Sins.
vast single-player campaign
Is the pig
and
Gluttony,
multiplayer areas where
the boy's
cooperation
wrath,
and exploration go hand in
that
hand.
guy is
Follow in the footsteps of Tristan,
um,
the Prince of Britannia, and play an original
slovenliness.
story you can experience only in the game.
She is
Capture
brutishness.
creatures, go fishing, cook your own meals, mine resources,
That character
and craft new items as you
has the
explore
sin of
Britannia
not
on your
watching
own.
J
Or
reviews.
step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players.
What's the point of this
In
presentation?
multiverse
Maybe
that
we won't know
transcends
until the end
time
of
and
it. Maybe they
space,
got something big and
Original heroes join forces
just don't
with
know it
beloved
yet.
characters from the series to
Is
embark on
anyone
a grand
familiar with
adventure.
this? Did they say it's based off of an anime?
Venture out alone or with friends when the Seven Deadly Sins Origin arrives on January 28th.
Everyone hype 1 out of 10. Whenever there's a new game on screen, put your
Iconic
1 out of
characters
10
finally meet
hype
in Sonic Racing
amount.
Crossworlds, launching on PS5 tomorrow. Mega Man and his trusty
That's
vehicle,
so
the
funny
Rush
that Mega
Roadster,
Man-
join the lineup as
Oh,
part
what
of
the heck?
Mega
He's
Man
riding
DLC
like
pack
a
that arrives
giant
early next year.
car-sized Rush. I kind of makes
But they're
sense,
not
but
alone.
how did he?
Proto Man also
Hell yeah,
spins into
Proto
the
Man, hype.
Also included is a stunning reimagining of Dr.
Is this an
Wily's
announcement
castle from the Mega
that
Man
Mega
series.
Man's crossing over into the Sonic game? I'm just assuming I
Familiar
missed
sights and
that.
sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man's most memorable adventures.
That's cool. There's like a whole stage around it. It
The
looks
Mega
like.
Man DLC pack comes to PS5 next year as part of the Season Pass and Digital Deluxe
It
edition.
sure is nice that everything just
Early
gets
unlock
leaked, so none
period
of these
is already underway, so
these
Digital Deluxe
live
edition
streams
owners
matter
can get into
anymore.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds right now.
Except I didn't see the leak, so I didn't know about it.
Up next, 2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Neo 3.
It is I who will be Shogun. Kurimatsu.
Team Ninja.
You'll never understand
They did Ninja
what
Gaiden,
it
right?
means.
Fallen brother lost to darkness. A young shogun cast from his
For my
throne.
honor as queen, I shall defeat Kiriko.
Ancient queen
My
shrouded
time
in
was
mystery.
spent. I
Peaceful
trust
age
you.
turned into
Nothing
hell.
will stop me
The
from
hero
becoming
transformed into a
Shogun.
yokai.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
To rule,
Cross through time,
one must
rewrite
prove
fate.
their might.
The light of hope lies unseen at
Purify
the
the
end of time.
crucible.
Go now!
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a shogun anyway?
Is this Shogun Assassin, the video game?
And I have both. Strength alone is not enough to end this war.
Neo 3-0. Huh, so that's what Neo looks like. I think I have one of those on Epic. Maybe I should try it since I've done Sekiro and then decide which one I like better. Blue Boo. What the heck? Why did he look like a PS1 game for a second? Oh god, this is one of those, what do you call it? Hyrule Warrior likes? This is that spin-off of the Hyrule Warriors game that I've heard so much about. Complete Edition Remastered, featuring Funky Kong and Dante from Devil May Cry. Where's the English voice acting? Maybe they didn't want to re-record it and the old one never had it.
Another world snuffed from existence.
Okay. What the heck? She can't do that.
Our focus, our true objective, is to save this world, our current world.
Our current world.
Need
She's got a
I
Doctor
remind
Strange
you
portal.
that tampering with history is strictly forbidden.
Wow. Like the Darkness. Is it that game, The Darkness? I think I played the second one of that, because for some reason the first one isn't on Steam.
It's time I faced my past. Let's go.
That just looks like a tiny version of the one kataning wielding swordswoman from Guilty Gear. She has an eye patch and a big... No, she doesn't have a big sword. She just has a katana. Just one arm. Which I think... And Guilty Gear ripped that off of Hotel Barcelona, who also has an eye patch lady. Because we know Hotel Barcelona has been... You know, the concepts for that have been around for like 30 years now. And apparently the Guilty Gear people like stole Swery's notebook with all his ideas in it.
Back in June, we debuted Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, right here on State of Play.
Today, we're joined by the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジータクティクスイバ
Final
リスクロニ
Fantasy
クルズのディレクター
Tactics.
前広です。プレイステーションで発売したオリジナル
Been
の
nearly
ファイナル
30 years
ファンタ
since
ジ
the
ー
original
タクティクスか
Final
ら
Fantasy
30年
Tactics.
近く経った今でも多くの方がこのタイトルをお気に入りの
This guy looks like the oldest teenager in the
オリジ
world.
ナルスタッフの一人として
I don't know how to describe it other than that.
今回イバリスクロニクルズという新しい形で
Like he
再
would
び
be
皆
the
様にお届け
hey
できることに
fellow
我々もワクワクしています
students.
フルボイスや難易度調整などファンの方はもちろんこれまで遊んだことがないプレイヤーの方にも快適に遊んでいただけるように様々な工夫を行いました。
Are there any Final Fantasy Tactics fans in the crowd tonight? Wow, I'm surprised it has voice
楽しんでいただ
acting.
ける内容となっておりますので、ぜひ遊んでみてください。それでは発売をお楽しみに。
Didn't this already come out? You know what? It seems like they're constantly releasing like remasters and remakes of like Final Fantasy games. So yeah, it's hard to keep track of. Oh, it's Uncle Death. So what is this then?
アンクルさん、いよいよ発表できる時が来ました。
It's time for an announcement. Let's see, what is this? Let It Die Inferno. What is this? It's a sequel for Let It Die, like an actual sequel. The Grasshopper's actually involved with.
チーム頑張ってます。
This is an announcement. I mean, I'm not big into what Let It Die is, but it's still cool that they're doing
エクストラクションアクションゲームとなっています。プレイヤーは地獄門
That's really funny. They tried to do a Let It Die sequel without Grasshopper, and it was so... It didn't work out very well, they just shut it down. So now they're actually doing it with Grasshopper.
今度は地獄なんですね。
We could probably try Let It Die again sometime on stream. I think I tried it like way back when I first started streaming. And I had to play it on the PS4 because my computer couldn't run it, but I could probably just run it on the computer now. Who's the hot babe? Yeah, Snake, Let It Die was a Grasshopper manufacture game. The original one was. So, they tried to make a sort of sequel to Let It Die, but it was called something else, but Grasshopper had no involvement, and apparently it wasn't that good, and the servers shut down in like less than a year. Oh, Uncle Death is the hot babe, I see. Death verse, Let It Die. That's what it was, I guess. Who spilled ink all over those nice books and that manuscript? Oh no, it's getting stinky. Oh wait, never mind. I just made a picture. Bound to an unfinished draft, a prisoner of an endless tale. This looks interesting. It's probably a Metroidvania. Let's be real though. Let's be real, Jay. If it's 2D and you're platforming and attacking stuff, it's always a Metroidvania nowadays. Not that there's anything wrong with that. This does look interesting though. Gives me a little bit of a Black Knight Sword. What does it say? Chronoscript, the endless end. Did I just see words in front of me and I said, what does that say? Like I had to re-remember English. I don't know what it was about that, that's my brain. What does that say? Back said, I'm wondering where you saw Grasshopper mentioned. It was like in the corner of the screen. I mean, maybe it's possible they're not involved, but when those two guys showed up, I swear it said Grasshopper like in the corner of the screen. That's literally the endless end. The end continues. I see Banana Solid, it did say Grasshopper. The two people who showed up to discuss the game were from Grasshopper, it looked like. And I like how they said official sequel, like they're trying... Wait a second, is this Evil Dead? Dude, that's Bruce Campbell.
By our own hand.
They're finally doing Evil Dead 4 in game form.
Who wield power to prey on weak. Beasts who think themselves men. That is what it means to
Yeah, Chronoscript is a very unique name. I don't know anything else called that.
what we believe to be right.
That was like the most photogenic orc I've ever seen. Did you see that? See if they show it again.
Lies within, and let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one. We fight for the
There it is, look.
Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
Wow. Mech. This company keeps announcing games without releasing them?
And let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
March 19th. A lot of games coming out in March, it seems like. Crimson Desert. Ah. The new Sony air conditioner. Pulse Elevate wireless speakers. They have subwoofers in them. Planar magnetic drivers. Lifelike desktop audio. Feel every impact with built-in woofers. Just orientation for your ideal audio experience. They're wireless though, so you have to keep charging them? You might as well just keep them plugged in if you're gonna have to keep recharging them. What the hell is that? The PlayStation Switch? Oh no. Scott Mullen. Why is the Crimson Desert Uncanny Valley?
Hi everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is the October monthly games lineup. The creepy and captivating Alan Wake 2 arrives just in time for spooky season,
Alan Wake
with Goat Simulator 3 and Cocoon rounding out the list. These all arrive for PlayStation Plus Essential members on October 7th.
Are those the 3 levels of subscription? Essential,
You remember me?
Premium, and Extra?
The Last of Us Day is this Friday, September 26th.
The Last of Us Day?
Naughty Dog and PlayStation's
What's
annual
that?
celebration of this beloved series. We're
They
thrilled
can't
to
have their own
confirm the addition
holiday?
of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
The Last of Us Day, what? You have to be like in the top like
This includes The Last
maybe
of Us Part 2
5
remastered,
video
the
game
definitive way to experience Ellie and Abby's story
people in the world
alongside
in order
additions
to
of
have
the
your own
roguelike
day. Like there
survival
could be a
mode
Mario
Return.
Day. I don't know about the Last of
Update
Us
to the
Day.
PlayStation Plus Classics catalog is extra exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3. Tekken 3 from the original
Alan Wake 2 has the best
PlayStation and
graphics you've
Soul
ever seen.
Calibur
Ooh, Tekken
from
3.
the PS2 are coming to the service later this year.
Okay, Tekken 3,
Also
then
arriving
how do you
this year,
jump from
another
Tekken 3 to Soul
all-time
Calibur
classic from the
3?
PS2, Tomb Raider Anniversary. And up next, a
That's like a
special message from the
15-year
creator behind
difference.
one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
Like if you're trying to go for similar era, it should have been like Soul Calibur 1. Or even Soul Edge.
皆さんこんにちは。グランツーリスモシリーズプロデューサー山内
Gone
です
is in Tekken 3, yeah.
本日はですね、皆さんにすごく素敵なアップデートをお伝えできることを大変嬉しく
Exactly, it's just
思います。
perfect, like March 10th,
この
Mario.
2025年の6月25日に、なんとグランツー
Gran
リスモの
Turismo.
累計売上本数
I guess there's a lot of car fans in the world. I never was big into just the normal race car
1億
thing.
本を超え
Like,
るってすごいことだなって、作ってる僕らも思うんですけれども、この
racing games
1億
aren't my
本を
favorite, but like the ones I do enjoy are the ones that are
この年末に
very
ですね、
different.
僕
Like
らはグランツーリスモ
F-Zero. I
7
love
の
F-Zero is my
スペック
favorite
3
racing
の
series
アップデートを行う
easily.
予定です。
Because you have really
スペック3
interesting
のアップデート
characters
に
and
は
like ships and
2つの
stuff, and it's like a
レース
lot of
フォーミュラワンで
variety.
使われているトラックであるとか
And like they have fun personalities and backstories and stuff, but like that's not the point of these games. They just were like, here's a real life car, and here's how it would really
そ
drive.
れ以外の様々なゲームフィーチャーの
And that's just not interesting to me. I don't really know much about. Oh wow, level up to
皆
Porsche.
さんのおかげで30年かけてグランツーリスモは1億本を達成しました。
Ridge
本当にありがとうございます。
Racer. Have you done a Soul Calibur 2 stream like doing Weapon Master mode? No, I haven't actually. That I don't think I have. So that could be an idea. I'd love to do the first Soul Calibur first, just because it's been so long. And that also has a weapon master mode. You can lock all the fan art. God of War. See, they're not say God of War Day. Like, no, it's just God of War's 20th anniversary. They don't claim a whole day to themselves like some insane person would.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Oh, dang, that guy ain't gonna be in. I was literally about to say Wolverine. I swear I was about to say, is that Wolverine as a joke? I don't know how I knew that, because clearly that wasn't anyone that we would have known. I guess they got the right person to play him, because my brain immediately said...
The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying.
Weren't they, they talked about... Is this the first time they're showing gameplay of this? Because I know they announced the Wolverine game a while back, right? It's... Oh.
That's always waiting. Just not for me.
I don't think I can say a single complaint about the voice actor, because somehow I intuitively knew that it was Wolverine when he talked. So I can't even say anything.
Because I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
That could be cool. Dude, it's Sentinel. If it's by the same people who did the Spider-Man games, right? And those have been pretty fun.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
That's a good point. It's rated M. I didn't even think about that. Because the Spider-Man games are T, right?
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then
Omega Red.
he could
I
turn
thought
on
I
a
saw
dime
Omega Red
and be
earlier, but I
very,
was...
very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can
So who did we
convey
see?
a
We
lot
saw
with
Omega Red,
very
we saw
little being
Mystique.
spoken.
I think that's
When
it
you
for
have
now,
that
right?
First moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his
I don't know who
eyes.
that
He
guy's
looks
with the big
relentless, he looks
sideburns.
gritty, he
That
looks
guy?
angry,
He
but
looks
also
kinda
he
weird.
looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able
Maybe
to just
one of
deliver that
Wolverine's
performance
friends.
with believability across both spectrums was something.
Oh, and the
Insomniac
Sentinel,
ourselves,
yeah.
We all agreed he's the one. We don't need
Dude.
anybody else.
Imagine if there's...
I played James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine.
They always begin British
That's not
people.
bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine
Dude,
is. Who
Master Mold boss
My
fight
job
would
is
be
to
sick.
Try and find the essence of who Wolverine
That would be
is,
sick.
especially as you apply
I hope
to
they
our
have
story.
that.
People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that?
The
How do we wanna
Wall
put
is
our own
probably going to
spin
be
and
the
creativity,
final
but still give
boss.
something
He's the one
new
behind
and fresh that
everything.
fans are going to be excited about.
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able
He's just
to do
unbeatable. You can't even deal
See it in the
damage.
trailer, you can see pores, you can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of
Yeah,
fidelity.
an M rating does make sense.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness. You'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop.
The Wall
and
would
you can
actually
see the
probably
breath of
make a good,
Magnetar in Lowtown.
It's always
like a
nice
training
teasing
dummy,
the
to be
depth
honest.
and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another
Have they ever
Marvel's Wolverine is the
had an X-Men game where there's like you can use the danger room as like a training
There's a part of the
area?
trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad
Hey, you
that
guys
they
are
have it. It looks fantastic.
over-analyzing your own trailer a little bit. I don't think...
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool
It's like they're
for
reacting
me
to their own
is
trailer.
There was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral.
Omega Red's not only in this, but the VR Deadpool game. I'm not familiar with that. Oh wait, I do remember they announced the VR Deadpool game. I completely forgot about that.
Dynamic, it's rough-edged. You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury. And
He was the weather wizard in the Flash show.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration
Marvel vs.
with
Capcom 2
Insomniac
3 have
Games
X-Men and the
PlayStation
Danger Room.
for over a decade now.
I
We've
never
made some of the
thought
greatest
of
superhero
that
games
training
of all
area
time,
in Marvel
and
vs.
that was
Capcom
obviously
2
about
as the
making
Danger
games
Room.
that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited.
I guess that
but
would
I'm
make
also
sense,
really
but I
excited
did. I
about it, so I'm
never.
really proud of what we
I never
made. We are focused
thought
on
of it
making
like
the
that.
best Wolverine game ever.
I don't think they call it that, right?
Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially.
What
we
the
want to
heck?
thank you for taking
Why was
time
there a
to watch
tiny
our
Vin
trailer.
Diesel hanging out with
to show you more
Logan,
in the
who's
spring
canonically
of
like
2026.
5'3" or something? Are they trying to say Vin Diesel's like 4 feet tall? What are they trying to say? They're not going with the comic accurate size Wolverine though, huh? Did everyone just give up on that? We're never gonna have the short king Logan.
Maybe you don't want it enough.
The the tiny Logan in Deadpool Wolverine was actually smaller than how big he would have been. Like they made him really tiny in that. Alright, I guess that was the state of play. So I mean the Wolverine game seems like a pretty big thing to show off. Alright, I guess that's it. For those of you who are real quick, let me go back to that Let It Die thing.
Multiverse that transcends time and space.
Yeah, I do plan on
Join
continuing
forces with
Deltarune
beloved
later.
characters from the series to embark on a
Tonight.
grand adventure.
Here.
嬉しいです探索で天あと作品ってことアンクルさん
Yeah, see right here it says Grasshopper Manufacturer. Grim Reaper and Game Director. So, real quick, let me look up this guy. Shin Hideyuki. Let's see, Shin Hideyuki. Let's see, he directed... he also directed the other spin-off, whatever you want to call it, to Let It Die, the Death Verse Let It Die. Which is, so yeah, I don't know how much involvement Grasshopper actually has. That means new Hideyuki. He also worked on Silent Hill 4 The Room. He was an animator on that. Those are the only games he has credits on. He went from Silent Hill 4 The Room to directing Death Verse Let It Die. He also directed the first Let It Die though. Is he part of Grasshopper? I don't think he's in Grasshopper. I think he is just someone that they worked with on Let It Die. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep it on. I mean, I'm not super hyped about that. Honestly, I'd rather that Grasshopper focus on the other stuff they're working on anyways, but I'll at least keep an eye, see what this is about. Maybe we'll try Let It Die on stream again at some point. Would be weird if they presented him as part of Grasshopper Manufacturer and he isn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're just saying that Grasshopper is involved with the game. Because when I go to his information, like he has a little wiki. He's on the GameDevelopersFandom.com. It doesn't say anywhere. Let's see if I could find it. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Sometime after 2011, it says he did move to Grasshopper Manufacturer after Akira Yamaoka invited him to join. Okay, so he is in Grasshopper. Yeah, he wasn't a name. There are like certain names in Grasshopper. That I recognize when I see it. His wasn't one. Like Ren Yamazaki. He's done a lot of stuff with Suda. So I guess, yeah, his only credits are relating to Let It Die, really, it seems like. That I can find. Yeah, some Japanese devs are mysterious, that's true. Yeah, but that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Just decided, I was free. Might as well check this out. Sony actually does their streams at a reasonable time for me. It's like 2 p.m. my time. Nintendo's, they do it at like freaking 6 in the morning for me. But yeah, I'll probably continue Deltarune later today. Probably in a few hours, I guess, but all right. That's it. Have a good rest of your day. Catch you later. See you later if you're showing up.